quick. I need to now bring William on. William moet nou eers in. William, are you here? Stuur gewoon my a message in the chat because I want to bring you on. I want to bring you on, William, but I need you to just give me an indication that you are in the live and that you are. Okay, Jaysta. Now, how do you join this thing? Loiva George. Can you request to join from your side? Check quickly. Okay. So select your video. Okay, let's go to edit. Video and broadcast TV. Ik draai nog om voor jou op te brengen, so. Ik weet dat nog niet. Wait, William, I think I must go out and then. I'm just gonna evening. So we're not starting yet. We're just testing it out. I want to bring you, William, on. So I need to sort this quickly out. I really hope he's not gonna. But I want to bring you on. Okay. Ek stuur gou vir jou 'n nuwe link nê. Ek gaan dit hier in die chats instuur and then you check if you click on it whether you can actually join this live quickly. And other option is I must create a separate on our Google Meet. I must create a separate viewing let for us, the two of us, and then I will just have to share my screen. Um, so yeah, ek gaan nou vir jou. Okay, I've just sent you a link. Is it working on your side? When you click on it. Kom ek gaan gou vir jou 'n call gee, ek gaan gou vir jou bel. If you are on the live now, the live starts at 7 p.m. I'm just testing my settings with William because I'm have to bring him up on the live. And obviously, YouTube does not allow me to bring people on. Like call in. Okay, ek kan jou hoor, ja. Okay, so ek gaan gou vir jou opbring en sien. En dan wil ek gou hê Pieter, kan jy vir my sê jy's mos nou op die live Pieter, kan jy vir my hoor? En vir William ook hoor. Liefie. Kan jy vir my nou hoor?
Wees daar nou, is daar iemand wat vir jou help?
Kan julle vir my duidelik ook hoor?
So,
Okay, so ek gaan vir myself moet eers mute.
okay. Moet ek jy mute as jy praat hier?
Ek wil gewoon net, ek weet nie. Kyk, ons is nou op YouTube, maar ek share my Google
jou
Meet
screen.
meeting. Ja, ek share dit met die audience. So nou wil ek gewoon net luister. Kan jy my hoor?
Ek hoor jou duidelik.
So die YouTube mense kan my hoor. Okay, then it's not then it's working perfectly. All right, so that's cool. Okay, so ons is hier. Prepare yourselves in 10 minutes. Hey, you were good with answering. Sê gou weer?
Nee, ek kyk nou waar is die YouTube, nou sien ek nie hier lê die YouTube screen nie bo.
Unfortunately gaan sy nou so klein moet wees. Wag, kom ek kyk of ek jou kan expand. Nee, ek kan nie. Want jy's mos nou op jou phone, sien nie? So hier is ons aan die Google, hier is ek op YouTube.
Okay.
Maar Linden sê sy het nou ingelog, sy kan vir ons loud en clear hoor.
Wie nou?
Linden.
Okay, nee dan.
Ek het vir haar gevra om te toets, sien nie. Maar solank as wat jy vir my kan hoor en ek vir jou kan hoor en ons kan discuss, then it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Right. So let me change. So I'm gonna go and sit in that other room. Terwyl die mense nou nog nie ingelog het nie en as dit 10 minute kry jou koffietjies, maak vir jou gemaklik.
Jy gaan op my gou koffie maak.
Ja. So jy kan jou dinges afsit, jou screen.
Nee, ek gaan los maar hierdie screen net so voor hier probleme kom.
Okay. Sy sê maar die mennekoons moet verduidelik.
Maar ek sien die mennekoons lelik.
Los dit man, jy's mos 'n dekormens.
Ja, die studio, so 'n studio het mos die goed in.
Ja. Nee, is reg. Ons het nog 9 minute. 9 minutes. Okay. I'm just gonna have to find myself a comfortable place. I'll be back now. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me just check quickly. We have 5 minutes. I copy wat so hard geroer. Kan jy my hoor? Evening, Sunny. Okay. Can you hear me, William? Benjamin Quince. I need to go fetch my glasses quick. Okay, so we have 5 minutes. I'll be back now. Good evening. So we literally have 4 minutes. Good evening for those who joined us now. Unfortunately, I can't get William's screen bigger because I'm sharing now to get him onto YouTube. You'll see now. You will join us. You will join us now in 2 minutes. Let me just see this quickly. You excited for tonight? I hope you are excited. Trading psychology.
Dankie julle vir hierdie.
William, we can hear you. William, are you there? Kan jy my hoor, William?
Ja, ek hoor jou Marley.
All right. A few people has joined already. So we're just waiting like 2 more minutes. 1 minute remaining. Time is time, eh? Just know that we can see you and we can all hear you. Why is there no connection here? Righto. Let's get the party starting. Let me just check my good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Damn, it's cold in Cape Town, huh? All right. Welcome. As you join, please let us know when there's problems with the sound or with the visual. The sound is the most important part. Welcome, 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 welcome to the live webinar tonight, everyone. It is great to see you online. I have a few people also said that they will tune in afterwards. Some of them can't make it for 7 p.m., but it's great to see that. It's great to see those people who actually logged on tonight. And you're now thinking, why is there no charts on the screen? So tonight's live webinar is actually, if you saw the poster, you would see a beautiful poster that Sanae did for us, was that tonight's live webinar is going to be about trading psychology, and especially when it comes to risk management. Trading psychology and risk management goes hand in hand. In my journey now, like more than 5 years in the markets, I've come to, when you become a professional trader, you are discovering and you're learning things when it comes to what is more important and what you need to focus on. So tonight we will, many traders focus most of their energy on technicals and entries. But tonight I want to bring a different perspective in terms of, and show you that it's not just having a good strategy or having a like a good indicator, or you might be thinking that risk management, um, the perfect entry, the perfect strategy, the perfect indicator is the thing that will keep you longer in the game or in the business. But the truth is that most traders fail not because of their strategy. They fail because of poor risk management. They fail because of emotional decision making, emotions, and they also fail because of the inability to handle losses, right? So tonight we're going to discuss the psychology behind pullback candles, how to remain calm when the market moves against you, why losses are part of the business. We will also look at how professional traders manage risk and real experiences from a trader. So I'm excited to be joined tonight with William, who will share his own experience, his own lessons, his own mistakes, and also breakthroughs that help these trading mindsets. So welcome, William. Welcome everyone who's on the live. Welcome to the live. Right. So like I said, we're talking about risk management, why risk management becomes, or not becomes, why risk management comes before strategy. And we've seen it now for us that is trading now for a while. Multiple times we've seen that it's not just about our strategy. We can have a perfect entry. But the thing that we all struggle with is that psychology, right? So, William, by opening the floor tonight, and welcome again. Thank you for being availing yourself. I know William is a businessman. He's my friend also. He's into the deco business. He's got his own deco business. He's also the owner and the founder of Atlantis Creative Hub. He's also he's sitting on the board of so many societies, but small businesses. Is really involved in community development projects as well. But we he started trading also a few years ago. He will share with us, and his journey with me also, when he started, he wasn't a pure, like, he heard about the market, but also you didn't have structure. So when it came to me and to the academy, he his journey started with me just giving guidance in terms of what trades to take, and we started trading gold in 2023, I think. So, William, would you agree if I say that many traders focus all the energy on finding the best entries? If you go on YouTube now, people will give you there's so many technical analysis, technical entry based strategies that people will say, this is the 100%, 80% win rate strategy that they have. But all those strategies is based on technical analysis. But would you agree that risk management is actually more important than the entries itself?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Yeah, Merely, definitely. You can enter whatever you want to, but I think that it all started with you, how you how you start to enter in what in hoe jy het op die einde van die dag gaan begin.
Mm.
So ek sal sê ja dat alles starts met hoe jy het begin. Dit gaan nie oor jy kan die beste 'n market reader wees en die movement sien dat dit in jou guns gaan wees. Maar as jy nie risk management totally die ervaring het van voor jy in die market inklim, are you okay as a person? Are you okay to lose? Are you okay when the market turn against you? Are you totally okay when things doesn't work your way? So yes, I will definitely say it's important for you to do risk management before you do that.
Okay, so say a bit of your personal experience in terms of your early mistakes when it comes to maybe risking too much. What has your experience been like? For instance, on a trade setup, and because we don't always know when the trade is when it is an A plus setup or when it is a mediocre setup. Sometimes the setup plays out exactly to the analysis, but then there's times when there is twice it will come and hit the stop loss or it will turn around. So but that in that instance, for example, on that day when you now think that the market is going to go in your direction, you are risking too much. Have you ever been in that type of trade where you risk too much on a trade that was really not going your way?
A lot of times. I can't even, to be honest, a lot of times. But what I've learned through my journey all these years is with time you become more mature and you become more alert, and you like emotionally you also learn how to handle a risk. So I will say that yes, definitely I've lost a lot of money in the beginning, but with time I really educate myself to work on my emotional intelligence and also on my emotions, so that when risk hits me, whatever, I'm totally okay, because for me it's like, oh, okay, it's just now, but tomorrow will be totally a better day. And if I lost a lot of money, I told myself that, okay, William, that was the problem. But now, where I'm at now, I'm totally mature in that particular area. So now I totally, when the market turns against me, it just happened. You see, and I'm just totally okay. I'm totally okay. I'm at ease because I believe that when it goes, it will come back.
So what is your strategy when it comes to taking a loss, when it comes to now lot sizes? Like if you are do you normally, is it increasing your risk? Do you go in aggressively? Say for instance, after a loss, how is your how did what do you notice when it comes to your risk size? Do you go in aggressively or do you stay conservatively, keep it relatively low?
Nou, ek gou maar hulle vir my is baie belangrik. In die begin het ek totally risk gevat en groot lots gedoen met klein account, laat ek dit maar so sê, met 'n trading account. Maar ek dink is baie belangrik om jou trading account te measure met hoe jy in die market ingaan. So as jy met jou market, jy met jou trading account, if you can only go in with one a position, stay on that and go in with it. So don't go in with more is what you can actually at the end of the day you will lose the whole account. But you need to like an honest with yourself and tell yourself that this is the amount of my account and I can only afford to lose that much of money. So I can't. So you have to analyze your own account in order for you to become a successful trader.
Oh, that's so good. I understand what you're saying. So basically, you're saying that you need to understand your risk. You need to
Definitely.
understand the risk before. What I mean by that is, if not every trade you will risk the same, because we know
Yeah,
by now there's trades that we know on a Monday how the market can on gold can be. For instance, we've now seen it for a while when we trade. Okay, Mondays the market is choppy, so I'm not gonna go all in. I'm not gonna go big on this, you know. So, but in the beginning, as a beginner trader, you're not going to know when to go in big and when to go in small. So would you say that traders need to be patient in that area as well with their journey?
definitely.
Yeah. So I am I am for like with my own experience as well, and I can so attest to what you are saying, that you need to understand with how much capital you are trading with. So if you are trading with less than, in we talk rands now. Look, we are in the business to make money. And I am really like, for instance, when I started with smaller size, I once made a video and I said 5,000 rand is a small account, and someone asked me, "Are you saying 5,000 rand is a small account?" Because in that person's mind, a 5,000 rand is it's a large account, and I can tell you when it comes to gold, it's not a big account. When it comes to GBP USD, maybe that could be seen as, no, you have a big account to trade with. But when it comes to gold, we also need to understand that there's a difference between trading gold versus trading a currency pair. Gold is actually a commodity, so it moves the same as silver, as oil. Um, so the amount, the reward on gold is bigger, whereas, but like investing works like that. If you want bigger reward, you need to risk bigger, right? Low risk,
Mm.
low reward. High risk, high reward. So if you come to the market into with if you trade gold, for instance, and you only have 5K to trade with, you must understand, and that's a mental battle that you will have in the beginning, because your account does not allow you to go in so big. You will have to stay small, even though you have the skill and you know that and you see that there's potential to make more money. It's right in front of you. It's like telling a child, putting sweets in front of him and say, don't touch it. That is the opportunity that you are faced with every day in the market when you take trades. But if you have that only 5K to trade with, you should not even make open three and more trades at three and more positions at the same time and risk that on a trade. If on a valid setup, that is in my opinion, because I've seen it. Because if you are not good at managing your risk, meaning cutting losses quick and taking profit at the correct areas, yet if you're not even good at that yet, your focus should be to first get good at proper risk management on that 5K. On that 5K, and keep in mind that 5K is for me to get better as a trader. It's not now for me to make the most out of the market, because you're going to get to the stage where you're now trading with 10K, 20K, 30K. Because I can tell you, when now that we trade with 30K, 40K, 50K's accounts, our my mind, I must be okay with the 2,000 rand loss. I must be okay with the 3,000 rand loss. I cannot be all emotional with the 5,000 rand loss even. I have to come back the next day and I have to execute again. But it did not happen overnight to get there. You also needed the journey to manage your risk properly, to get better at managing your risk properly, right? So we spoke about why risk management matters more
Mm.
than your strategy. Now I want to, one of the biggest lessons that I learned is that you do not need to win every trade. And that sounds counterintuitive. Like you simply need to protect your capital. That's the argument. You you need to stay in in the business long enough so that your edge can play out, because the market will reward your consistency. Now, I want the traders in the chat to type in. This question is for the traders that is watching. What percentage should traders risk per trade? What do you think? What is the okay percentage that a trader should risk per trade? If you cannot type it into the YouTube, type it into the WhatsApp group for me, please. I'll give you two, I will give you 30 seconds. What percentage do you think should a trader risk per trade? You can also participate, William. I'm just gonna go get
No.
my charger. Okay, I'll watch the chats. What percentage
Yes,
do you think should you
I, I
one
try
to
I
two?
try to see the chats on the YouTube, but I can't see anything on YouTube. Let me just
Okay,
go
I
in
see
there.
some answers. I'll be back.
Okay, no, no, no. The okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Karen, 2 to 5%. I see it. Okay, I see it, Benita. 1 to 2%. I see it. That's good. That's good. So, is there more? Is there more? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I just had to plug in the laptop. Right. So, okay, 2 to 5%, 1 to 2%. Let's see. Okay. So, William, are you there?
I'm still here, yes.
Okay. Now, the reason why I asked that is because consistency beats big home runs every time. So, when you come to the market in every single trade, you want that trade to be the full home run. You want to make your whole week target. You want to make your 50, your 20K in one trade. Normally, you put some pressure on yourself and on the market, right? So if we look at it in percentages, it's a whole different. The reason why I asked that also to show that every trader is different, and with every trader will be okay with a different percentage risk, right? So you are aware that your video is off now? You are aware, William?
Let me see.
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
your video is off. So, because I want to ask you now.
Okay. Is it off still?
Yes, it's still. Is it on? Yeah, it's on now. All right. So, can you maybe, like for instance, in a trade, I'm going to use like an example now. Some of our trades that I send out in the group sometimes, when the trades I take no, most of the time, 80% of the time, it pulls back. Now, a pullback is a, for those who are new or maybe was going to watch this live webinar, if you in trading, for the market to form, for a trend to play out, for a trade, for the market structure to be valid and to continue, the market needs to move up and pull back and move up and pull back, continue moving up, pull back. And sometimes there will be reversals. But a pullback is that move that the market makes within a trend in the opposite direction, right? So, but sometimes it's a candle when you are in a trade, when you have entered and it shoots up the first time and then there's a pullback candle. Now, many traders struggle when when the breakout happens, the pullback starts, and suddenly fear comes in. Like I know it. I can speak out of experience because I come through it. I came through it. So the traders will start to question everything when that pullback happens. Maybe the trade is failing. Maybe we entered too early. Maybe I should have closed. And those start starting to bother you while you were in the trade. What do you think? What happens psychologically, William, during a trade when when there's a pullback? What happens psychologically to us as traders?
Morally, I think all of us going through that process where you become very emotionally in that kind of. I think the market, this is what I've realized that sometimes it's all about your emotions and the market. The market knows how people react if it comes to their emotions. So what the market do is it's what their pullbacks is like. It's your um jou reaction op 'n pullbacks dink ek speel 'n groot rol because dis die tyd wanneer jy edgy word en you become so emotional because for you it's like it will hit my stop loss but most of the time the market, I think the market is designed that way to, and this is why a lot of people they decided, okay, I will go out of it before it hit my stop loss and all this stuff. But when you emotionally ready or for whatever happen or happen on that day with that trade, you will see that there's times when it comes like it will hit by like an hit, but then it just pull back and it goes back where it comes from. So I think but it's all to do with your emotions, how you go into the trade from the beginning. And as I've said from the beginning, it's like if you prepared yourself for a good day or whatever the case might be, you will go into the day, whatever happens, and you stay positive, whatever the outcome is of the day. But it's important for you to understand that there will be a pullback. Sometimes we are so lucky, then we will see that it will happen quickly, and then you take profit one, and you just go. But there comes days where the market really, really work on your nerves that you feel like that, but it's designed that way. So it's important to control your feelings, your emotions, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. So if you negativity will hit you.
Yeah,
It's just
but
like
it
that.
is extremely hard
Yes,
when you're
definitely,
in a trade and it pulls back, right? But I
definitely.
wanted you to talk about, like, I like that you touched on the emotions because so much is happening besides your logical brain, where we know logically we understand that we have to trust the process. We understand
Mhm.
that we have to let the trade play out. We understand that the analysis is there. The market is showing that it's going to go, it wants to go up. We don't always know it's certain. But for instance, I think it was Tuesday's trade. I did not close. Even everything in me said, now is the time to close because the market was pulling back. And I
Mm.
refused to listen to that voice because I focus on the plan. Because the plan needs to play out. I'm not, if I had to close when that voice started to say close, it's coming back,
Mhm.
then I am not trading my plan. I'm not trading my trading strategy. I'm
Uh-huh.
trading my emotions. And it's
Yes.
easy to say that because real money is on the line. But in the first place, I needed to accept my risk in any case. When I went in, I needed to accept that the stop loss is at 45 pips. I'm going to have to be okay with when this trade goes against me. Now,
Definitely.
like you mentioned something, how you come to the market is very important. Like for instance, in the morning, when like we trade early in the morning, so obviously I am a morning person, so it's good, a bit good for me. My brain is fresh. I am like, once you do your meditation, you pray, you do your things in the morning before you come to the market. You If you come to the market in a hurry, if you come to the market like you are so in need of money today, I need to buy this thing, I want the market to give it to me, that it has an effect on your how you manage your trade as well. It does have.
Mm-hmm.
If you come calm to the market, you like, I'm following my process today. I'm following my trading strategy. This is what the market is showing. This is what could possibly happen. We enter based on the entry signal that the market has given us. And now, when the emotion comes, your job is to keep the emotions under control. But it's not easy. Would you agree?
Definitely, I agree. But what we totally need to understand it, energy plays a huge role because sometimes it's like soms wanneer jy kind is, nee, dan sê as jou ouers vir jou sê man, moenie daar klop jy of moenie daai ding doen nie, jy gaan val of iets gaan gebeur. It happens immediately. Why? Because it was a thought that comes up in your mind, of in your past mind, of in your, because everything is about energy. It's how you handle anything that happens with you.
Yeah, but that is it. Like you can, I understand what you're saying. So how would you how do you stay calm, you personally, now not a broader question, but you personally, when you are faced with those pullbacks, and when you are faced with maybe a loss after pullback, how, like your emotions is high, how do you handle that emotions, but like staying calm? How do you What do you do to stay calm?
I think, Marali, it's really very personal because you have to allow yourself to, during your trading journey, to learn how to work on certain areas in your life, especially when it comes to emotional intelligence or emotional, how you handle with it, your mindset, the way you look at things, the way you handle it when it happens. So it's all about your growing process through this journey.
Mm.
So yeah, and for me, it's like I'm totally, for me, you know me. When I can lose money now, and when we talk, I say, man, ek het dit verloor, and so whatever. So what will happen, I will get my money back. This is what I know. It's going out, and this is my belief. When money goes out, it needs to come back to me. This is my belief. This is the way I'm at mentally. You
Mm.
know, and
Mhm.
and this is the kind of energy that I've sent out there. So, and money don't have a choice. It will come back to me. It will look for me on any way, anyway.
Yeah, it's good. It's a different perspective, but it's good. So, like one of powerful stuff in my own trading, like was once I enter a trade, my job is finished. And there's two things that could happen. The market could either invalidate my idea, or it can
Mhm.
my idea can play out, right? And we as human beings, I'm not gonna like say women or men, but human beings, we struggle with wanting to be right all the time. But in trading, your analysis can be spot on, and then you get the
Mm.
entry wrong, or you entered too early or too late, or there's many mistakes that you can make, whereas you don't make as much money on that particular trade as you would like to.
Mhm.
And I remember in the beginning of my trading journey, when I was still a beginner, and I learned, and I traded, i I was very, never wanted to be wrong, and that's why I kept on trading even after. I took a loss.
Okay.
I kept on trading because I don't want to be wrong. I want to show the market I know what I'm doing. I'm right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get in. I'm gonna get in again. And that is revenge trading. You know, you refuse to lose. You refuse to be wrong.
So,
And
you become a
I
rebellion.
paid what I paid, but with money. You know, the losses in trading is not. We're not just talking losses. It's just a loss. It's nothing beautiful. Losses. When we talk about losses in trading, it's losing money. So it's
Definitely.
losing hard-earned money. Sometimes losing profits that you've made in the market. You've built up your account. I have experienced, and then the market takes a big chunk of it. It can hit you like a rock in the stomach. And then the emotion, even though I'm a logical, I follow my plan, I have my rules, I still have this feeling in me now, where it says like, you need to get your money back as soon as
Yeah.
possible. And not just get your money back, because it's fine. You can come back to trade again to make up for the loss, right? But when you start trading and saying, I want my money back now, I want it tomorrow, I want it, it's about the timing effect, because we, as humans, our relationship with time is also not so good. Because
Definitely.
when you set a goal, you always say to yourself, I want this in 2 weeks. I want this in 2 months or in a month's time or three. It's never yearly. It's never like, it's always quick. We want things quick in the society that we love in. It's hard for us to wait for things. It's hard for us to be patient, right? So what would you say, like, when you are under pressure in the market, right? How would you what would you say to that beginner William, when it comes to when you really feel the pressure in the market? What would you say to that beginner trader William?
Okay, it's just what I can say is just listen to your trainee or to your teacher. For me was like I do absolutely everything what my teacher told me. So be at ease, go into it and enjoy it. Take it as a new journey, as a new experience, but don't put pressure on yourself like and to make money or to reach that goal in 3 months and whatever, but give yourself the time and the space to grow, but also to learn and to trust the person that teach you how to do it. It's like someone that if there's someone that teach you how to swim, that you will never learn how to do it if you totally be in ease and give yourself over. So when the trainee said, just put your hands in my hands and just float and just move your feet, whatever the case might be, and you just do it, and you will see that you will stay on top of the water and you're just doing the thing. The same with anything that people teach you or learn you how to do. So when you trust your teacher, when you trust the person who give you the new experience on that new journey, your job is to do and being disciplined, consistent, and trust the process you're on. Don't push yourself into situations or circumstances that you're not even mature enough to handle in that time.
Oh, that's good advice to the beginner trader. It- the younger William. Um, I agree with you. Like, because if you don't trust, if you don't have trust in me as an instructor, it's going to be very difficult for you to learn anything from me. It's also
Marilyn,
okay.
can I add something?
Yes,
Yes, because trust, trust come with you will see in the
with age.
in
Did you say trust come
yes,
with age?
yes,
Okay, what do you
definitely.
mean
If
by that?
you from what trust is like, it's totally a big thing. You have to look, for instance, say for instance, someone like disappointed you in time, or something just happened in your childhood or just on the journey. It's so difficult for you to come on that journey again to trust that person or whatever the case might be. But from the beginning, if you trust that one, you take someone on his or her word, things will just happen for you because now you trust all your everything is put in that one person. Not nie dat jy verwag dat die persoon moet alles vir jou doen nie, maar as net dat dis die advice wat ek need en dis die rigting waar ek in wil gaan en nou maak jy die teacher so at ease and then because there's no pressure on you morally, there's no a negativity sending out to you as a trainee because every day when you stand up fresh, you stand up new and you are sommer lekker lus om lekker die marke te lees om vir al jou kinders die beste te kan gee wat hulle moet kry. So that's what I want to tell them, every one of you guys, that it's very, very important what we think and how we look at our teacher, how we send out energy there, because we sometimes we put the trainees and the teachers in so many difficult positions. You don't know why you're feeling tired, why is things happen, because it's all that stuff that comes to you, all the minds and all that whatever. So it's so much important for us to think of all the things if it comes to that ideas also. Thank you.
No, thanks. So thank you for that. I see some people is really enjoying what you are saying. They say thank you, William. So you what you're sharing is really also impacting me, and I mean, um, yeah, I wish I had someone who could take me by the hand like I do what I do now. Like I mean, I always hear my friends would say like you're doing the most. They say I'm doing the most, but the thing is, I am. I always said I wanted to be the mentor for others that I wish I had, because then you don't have to lose that much of money. I've lost like over 60,000 rand in this markets, but I've made 150,000 rand in a month. So
Yes.
the rewards, I've made more than what I've lost, because I stood the test of time. I started in 2022, and I continued. I've been consistently, even you can see in my YouTube journey, broken. Like the previous videos were so broken, and
Yes.
I tried things, I figured things out, but I stayed the course, and I was consistent with the journey. And once I've learned from one person, once I understood it like that person taught it, like the way he teach it, the way I grasp it from him, like you say, I trusted that one person, and I said to myself, this is all I need to learn. This is all I need to understand. I'm going to follow this method, and I'm going to get good at this. I'm going to become a profitable trader no matter what. Mentorship, it is important. I know people, there's a lot of things going on around where people say, yeah, that we are core sellers, and you selling things. I don't need money. I always say that to people. I don't need anyone. That's why I don't even promote myself, because I don't really need that money from course sales. I don't even charge a lot of money. It's more like for my time, because obviously
Yes.
I will have to put a lot of my time into what I investing. But that's why I have this live webinars to assist the traders to understand that it's more than just the technicals. It's more than us taking winning trades and losing trades. It's we want to make money for we want to invest in our other businesses. We want to invest in properties. We want this market to be that vehicle. So you cannot have a small mindset also about the market and the skill. It's a high income skill. Where in what industry are you going to make $1,000 in a day? I want the traders to get to that, because that's my goal. I want to consistently make $1,000 in a day, and it's possible. $1,000 is nothing. There's people who's making $2,000 in a day with the skill. There's people who's making consistently $3,000 in a day. So we want to get to that place, and consistently making that. So thank you so much for sharing your journey, William. Thank you for sharing your insight, and I know, like we spoke about how you handle losses, and when you question yourself when the losses comes, how to handle yourself, because losses is part of the journey. Or what do you say?
Mhm. Yeah, and yeah, as just how you in the losses for me is like you will never appreciate something when you if you can't handle that loss at the end of the day. So yeah, losses comes with some experiences on the journey, but it's good also for you sometimes to learn and to know how to do the right thing the next time.
Yeah, so
See, I think
losses are lessons.
it's the lessons, yes,
Because
definitely.
after loss, I've seen it. If I take a big loss, I always come back better. It's not
Definitely.
ideal to take, but sometimes when something happens and I took maybe two losses and I'm seeing like, yo, like
Mm.
2 weeks ago I took I think I mentioned it to some of the traders. I took a 8,000 rand loss, and that is normally not my like my size that I normally, and that was for me a big loss because I've
Okay.
built up so beautifully since March when I refunded. March I like till May, and then to lose like it, and then these past 2 weeks I shared it with some, I made in a week 10K, like with lower lots, and that you must also understand because now my expectation wasn't really, I didn't have a target. I know I can make
Mm-hmm.
more than 10K in a week on my lot sizes, but I reduced my risk, and I followed the process, and that 10K 10,800 for that, for I mean for 4 days. In those 4 days I made that, and I was like, okay, I took a loss of 8K in one day. I made now in 4 days 10K 10,800. It might not
Mm-hmm.
sound a lot, but then again, the effort that I put in when it comes to controlling my emotions, I didn't overtrade. I was disciplined in those four trades. So which means that means when I started to add journal, I journal. So when I went in my journal and I wrote down what my feelings and emotions was like when I took that 8K loss, I had to come back to follow process and not target because I was so focused on getting to the 100K. Because we are on that challenge of trading our accounts to taking the 10K to 100K. So
Mm-hmm.
now we are standing on 45K. I'm now on 45. But if I'm now next week going into the market with like um I must make my 5K today. I must make it today. Like I lose sight of my process. I lose the goal is there, and it should not be just about the target. It should be about every day we're gonna wake up, it's going to develop. This is going to be a character building day. This is going to take us from the one level to the
Yes.
next level. So if you look
Yes.
at trading from that point of view, you'll see your trades will, your account balance will automatically increase, and by the end of the month you will check, oh my word, this is my actual profits that I made for the month. So I really hope that this live webinar will reach um those people, and will encourage those and inspire and motivate you, even when it comes to mindset, maybe change some mindsets around what trading should be and could be for you, because it is a high incoming skill and it can change your life if you do it the proper way. Sanay is saying, thank you, William, for sharing your trading experience with us. Thank you so much. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for all of you who joined us tonight. Yes, it was really nice to have William on to share his emotion, his emotional experience, his process, and also what he would say um, is when it comes to risk management and psychology, how to handle your emotions in the market. Is there anything else you want to add from your side, William? Maybe to the members in the group. I must say, if we now check on if we also check currently, we have I'm not sure if I'm going to, if I'm presenting now, if I'm gonna kick you out now. I hope I'm not gonna kick you out.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the charts. I hope everyone can see the charts.
Yes, I
So
do.
I just want to bring it to your attention. Okay, this was something I showed you this afternoon. So You see where the market is currently sitting, right? Now, from this, this is on a 4-hour time frame. You can see we traded twice from the support. We took buys from the support area. Even yesterday's trade was around here. Remember when it was we took the buy from here the morning, and then price was consolidating and then it broke out afternoon, like we saw that. And then with this break, actually this it broke a previous high, also broke through this resistance here, because you can see high at 4090, right? 4091, 4090, around there. We also noticed gold is, what did I say, the bull run. I really thought that the bull run was going to start on around the 23rd of June, but it's actually, it came back, and I'm going to show you why I say that. If you check on the daily time frame, this blue line is not there by just because I like to put blue lines on my screen. That blue line is actually a previous support area. So that is an area where the market stopped and then continued up. You can see clearly here, there is clear signs of the market dropped, and then we see this double bottoms, and then it started going all the way up like gold should. So we do expect gold to, can you see here? If you look to the left, you can see it's now right at the very same time. Now we know, and when it comes to market structure, the market normally follows the previous structure. It follows historical price action. So that's why I'm saying the bull run is starting. Look, we've been in a downtrend, overall downtrend for a month, and I can go to the monthly time frame now and show you. But it's now time for the market to reverse that trend, and we are this coming month, I believe that we're gonna get some great opportunities. Can you see where we're sitting currently? We can even see clearly the market is making higher highs here. When it broke from this support, that made a high, but then it broke through this resistance, made a new high. And what are we seeing currently? What's happening? So if we check to the left there, that could be our next. So I'm already seeing the market going there. And once it breaks this high at 4 to 60, it could go to the next. And remember, in if we now go all the way back, we can see it's overall in an uptrend, right? If you look at it, the market like this, you can see this is gold. The gold price reached all-time highs in January when we started trading. Remember that it reached 5,600, and then it suddenly started to drop in March. You can see there at the bottom, and now it dropped from March all the way down to 3,940, and I'm expecting, as you can see, there's a clear downtrend. But once it's starting to break this downtrend, it's definitely going to go all the way. It's not going to go in one day, obviously, but this is the long-term view. And I can, if it's starting to break, you will see the market will break out, and then it will pull back, and it will break out and pull back. But eventually, that is where the market is heading. So I have a very positive outlook on trading gold for the next few months, July, August, September. And then we still have so much opportunity, but it comes with proper risk management. It comes with having that capital to trade with, to survive for another day. So you don't blow all your trading capital today that you can't even participate in the opportunity that the market will present. I want to thank everyone tonight who was present here, and I want to say all the best with your trading journey. I'm here to guide. I will bring people on that's even more experienced than me. If it needs to help you, if you need it to help you, we are here to assist. With Capital Growth Academy is really built around the trader, and the vision that I have is that learn the skill, become great, and teach others, and let your family trade. help your communities. I love it when people come to me and they say, you know what, I just want trading to be a side thing for me so I can help more other people. That's what I'm all about. So God bless you and have a good weekend, a good evening, and thank you so much for tuning in. Karen also said thank you, William. I don't know if you can see the comments. Thank you,
Yeah.
Karen. Thank you for being on here until the end. I think the ladies are killing it. Woman power. Yeah, so have a nice weekend, ladies. And gents, let me not discriminate. Um,
Mm.
anything you want to say, Lost William? Because this some people will watch it the live afterwards.
Okay, I just want to say to everyone who was on this live, just trust the process and believe in yourself. And if you really want to make money, try to respect it. Try to look with a different eye or view to it. And as a motivation for all of you tonight is that you will become the person you want to be, especially when it came to your finances.
Thank you, William. Thank you.
Mm.
So I'm gonna end your sharing on your side the Google.
Okay.
No? Okay.
Recht so.
Bye everyone. Thank you.